It was a Tuesday. You know the kind. The sky is that depressing shade of office ceiling gray. Your coffee is already lukewarm, and the commute feels like a slow motion crawl toward a job that pays just enough to keep you coming back. I'm a defensive driver. I don't speed, I don't weave, and I certainly don't look for trouble. My car is my sanctuary, a quiet bubble of podcasts and climate control. But as any commuter knows, your sanctuary is only as safe as the biggest idiot on the road. The incident. Inches from disaster. I saw her in the rear view first, a white VW Beetle, top down despite the chill in the air. Two women, mid-20s, sunglasses on, hair blowing wildly like they were filming a low-budget music video. They weren't just driving, they were performing. I moved to the middle lane to overtake a slow-moving semi-truck. I was halfway past them when it happened. Without a blinker, without even a glance at her side mirror, the driver jerked the Beetle toward my lane. My heart didn't just skip a beat, it hit my throat. I felt the rush of air between our vehicles, that terrifying pressure change when 2 tons of steel come within inches of a high-speed collision. I slammed my palm against the horn, not a long, aggressive blare, but a sharp, rhythmic, "Hey, I'm here, don't kill us," chirp. Usually, when you almost kill someone, you wave, you mouth sorry, you look embarrassed. Not these two. The driver glanced over, her face contorting into a mask of pure, unadulterated rage. It was like I was the one who had offended her by occupying the space she wanted. She slowed down abruptly, forcing me to brake hard. Then, in perfect synchronization, she and her passenger hoisted their middle fingers into the air, laughing as they sped off. "Silly Bents," I muttered, my knuckles white on the steering wheel. My adrenaline was spiking, that hot, prickly feeling crawling up my neck. But I took a breath. I let them go. I thought it was over. The turning point. The predator becomes the prey. 2 miles down the road, traffic shifted. I found myself back in the flow, naturally passing the Beetle as they got stuck behind a tractor-trailer. I didn't even look at them. I was over it. Or so I thought. Suddenly, a pair of bright LED headlights filled my entire cabin. They were so close I couldn't even see their bumper, only the hood of that white Beetle and 2 pairs of designer sunglasses vibrating with fury. Flash, flash, flash. She was riding my bumper at 70 miles per hour. If I so much as tapped my brakes, we were both going into the ditch. She wanted a fight. She wanted to intimidate me. She wanted to prove that she owned the asphalt. I looked at my windshield. It was covered in a thin film of road salt and dust. A thought, beautiful, petty, and scientifically sound, bloomed in my mind. I checked the rear view. They were still there, inches away, shouting something I couldn't hear over the wind. I knew exactly how aerodynamics worked at this speed. I reached for the lever. I didn't just tap it, I held it. Whirr. The nozzles on my car are powerful. 2 thick streams of bright blue lemon-scented washer fluid hit my glass. But at 70 miles per hour, the physics are unforgiving. Most of that fluid, nearly a pint of it, didn't stay on my windshield. It hit the roof, caught the slipstream, and turned into a high-velocity blue mist. It was like a movie. The blue mist arched over my car and landed directly into the cockpit of the Beetle. I watched in the mirror as the driver's mouth went wide. The passenger ducked, trying to shield her face, but it was too late. Their expensive hair, soaked. Their designer sunglasses, covered in blue streaks. The pristine white leather interior, probably smelling like industrial detergent. The reaction was instantaneous. The beetle didn't just slow down, it practically dove into the slow lane. The bravado was gone, the middle fingers were gone. All that was left were two very wet, very embarrassed women realizing that driving a convertible makes you vulnerable to the very environment you're trying to ignore. I didn't speed up, I didn't flip them off, I just turned my wipers off, revealing a perfectly clear view of the road ahead. They say revenge is a dish best served cold, but in this case, it was served at 70 miles per hour with a hint of citrus. It's funny how a little bit of soap can wash away a whole lot of entitlement. I didn't have to scream, I didn't have to fight, I just let physics do the heavy lifting. There's nothing quite like the feeling of watching a bully get exactly what they deserve. If that story put a smile on your face, make sure to smash that like button. Have you ever had a run-in with an entitled driver? Tell me your best road justice stories in the comments below. I read every single one. And don't forget to subscribe for more satisfying stories of karma in action. See you in the next one.